Welcome back to another trip report, where today we will be departing from Bangkok's BKK airport to Phuket International on Thai Smile. We will be situated in the Smile Plus cabin, which is the equivalent to business class. Starting off in the Thai Airways Royal Silk Lounge. The lounge was not as busy as I would have thought, however it was quite small and I could imagine during peak times it wouldn't be very comfortable. The lounge was set up with sofa-style seating, which included smaller tables beside the armrests to place food and drinks, which leads us right into the next section. The food selection was okay. It included things such as spinach pies and chicken curry puff pastries, which, to be fair, were quite good. There were also eggs, congee, as well as some sweet pastry items. The drink selection was very basic and was limited to a few juices, water, and self-serve coffee machines. Upon exiting the lounge, we were greeted by a friendly floor cleaning robot. It was definitely an interesting sight to see, as you do not see this in many places of the world. Taking us to Phuket today will be this Airbus A320-200. Boarding went off without a hitch, and unlike Finnair, business class passengers were allowed to board first. The business class is set up in a 3x3 layout with the middle seat blocked out, a very common practice on narrow-body aircraft. Our seat for today's flight will be 32 Alpha. As we taxi towards the runway, we pass by several of the aircraft that were parked due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It was a terrible sight to see, as the lineup went on for quite a while. Hopefully with the rebound of travel, all of these birds can take to the skies once again. As we get ready for takeoff, if you would like to continue with the commentary, please go to the times annotated on screen. Once airborne, we were served with our meals, which included a juice box, some fresh fruits, bottle of water, and the main course. I ended up going with the curry and rice option, which I can say was delicious. My fiance ended up going with the other option. I genuinely can't remember what it was, but there were no complaints, which is always a good sign. After the meals, they did offer more tea and beverages. Taking a look at the seats, we can see that they were very basic economy style seats that probably could use a bit of a refresh given the giant stain on this particular one. The legroom was also quite good, however I would be concerned if I was sitting in economy. As we are getting ready to descend, I want to say how impressed I was with the Thai Smile product. Being served hot food on a flight an hour and 25 minutes long is extremely impressive. The flight attendants were also part of the reason why this flight was so good. They had memorized everyone's names and were constantly checking in with passengers to see if they needed anything. This was a drastic contrast from the service experienced in other parts of the world. Again, if you would like to continue with the commentary, please go to the times annotated. Thai Smile product is one that truly blew me away. From the service to the food to the overall experience, I can say this is one of the best flights I have ever had. If you are ever in Thailand, I would highly recommend trying it out. Thank you again for tuning into another trip report, and come back next week where we will start to explore Phuket.